Look at the blood everywhere. Wes, look at that blood. There's blood everywhere.
Oh my
and
God.
Bones and blood.
We're back playing Dwarf Fortress. We have a blood situation on our hands. So, end of our last session, we learned an important lesson, which is fuck elves.
Yeah.
That's what we learned. And they came to our fortress and they caused some problems.
Some havoc.
Yeah.
So, it's funny because in my personal games, I've never had a problem with elves. They come, they trade, it's fine. We didn't even do anything to provoke the elves this time. Or playing with the resolution a little bit.
Zooming in, yeah.
But yeah, we've done nothing to provoke the elves. We cut down some trees, but they don't know that. So this just happened to be a particularly nasty kingdom of elves nearby, I guess.
Yeah, so at the end of our last video, we had a fight, pretty severe fight. We managed to kill all the elves, but
we captured most of them.
We defeated the elves.
To be fair, we sent all of our dwarves after one elf, and he pretty much kicked our butt because we didn't have a military.
So what happened was there was only... Cattle was the only one who actually stood and fought.
Yeah, everyone ran in terror.
Everybody else, as soon as they got near the elf, just ran away. But he won. Problem is, we definitely have some injuries. We have no medical situation going on.
We have one dwarf who is our chief medical dwarf, and I think he has some novice skills in like some very basic medical stuff, which are all going to be rusty. So
we're going to need to put him to good use, and we're going to need to... I don't even know. Hopefully the elves didn't have any poison. We're definitely going to have to get some guys on crutches, because I think at least one of our dwarves has both of his legs shattered.
Yep.
If I remember correctly. And we're going to have to come up with a scheme to wipe elves off the face of the earth.
Yeah. The face of
Those are my priorities.
Dwarflands. Yeah, so hopefully our chief medical dwarf wasn't one of the ones who was injured.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad, wouldn't it?
It's Irvad is our...
So we've got Astesh down here. He's running away in terror.
If you hit W, we can look and see if he has any wounds. Oh, yeah, he got...
His hand.
Astesh got hit in the left hand.
His hand. Well,
and he's unconscious.
Did he faint?
I hope so. He might have fainted from blood loss, honestly. I think, to be fair...
From just one hand?
That those are leaves from a tree that are red around there, not...
Yeah, that's not a pile of his blood, I don't think. So that's Astesh. We've got cattle over here.
Yeah.
So our cat's okay. Elves killed all our yaks, all our alpacas.
Did they kill all of them?
They killed both yaks and all the alpacas.
We can look in the Z menu.
W for wounds. Is Cattle not hurt?
Wow, he's just a badass.
Was it somebody else who was
Maybe
fighting?
It was somebody else.
I think it must have been because he was getting hurt.
Look at
pretty severely.
If you go into the Z menu, we can go into the health. Not that Z menu. How many Z menus are there?
Z menus are there? Back out status.
Okay, so if we go over to health, we can see kind of who's injured. So Astesh, we just saw, has a hurt hand, and
he can't stand.
He can't stand.
He has difficulty grasping.
Yeah, and then and you can see these guys don't have anything.
Okay, I guess maybe it wasn't Cattle.
It's Ural. Yeah. So he can't stand.
He was so I'm forgetting now who it was. Maybe it was Ilral and Astesh who were fighting, because someone was crippled,
right,
and on the ground, and I feel like maybe it was Ilral who was out there hurt, and Astesh went in and I guess did some work, saved the day.
Yeah, I think so.
But
I think Catton was running around like a crazy person. I think he was one of the ones who was terrified.
We
kept coming at.
They were trying. just couldn't hold their courage.
No.
Yeah, we set him as our military commander for what good that did.
Yeah.
No good.
Somebody had to be the militia commander. But, so what we should do, we should disband our military.
Thankfully, Urvod is okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Why-
Urvod's fine.
Now, why would we need to disband the military?
Just so that he'll go back to normal tasks. So you can just disband squad.
D.
Yeah.
All right.
And then what we'll want to do is make sure that Urvod has all the medical tasks activated.
Right.
So we can do
So
that
I can go
if
to
we-
U,
yeah.
find Urvod, click C on him,
And then
and
preferences.
Then, oops, I hit R, which thankfully doesn't do anything. And
How did I get in this menu?
L. Go down to healthcare.
Okay, so we should just put everything on. So it looks like just so somebody can do it.
And he's out here, which is good.
Hopefully.
He's
Who is that next to him? You should be able to just, yeah.
Sibrek.
Okay, Sibrek, who of course did nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worthless Sibrek.
Sibrek, why couldn't have you lost your legs?
So yeah, almost everybody's outside at this point because they were attempting to fight.
They were
just
running at the elf and then running away.
Not doing a good job.
Just imagine if the last elf had been a swordsman or
Yeah, he was an archer.
Yeah, he was an archer, thank goodness.
And we were standing right next to him, hacking away at him. So we should check the... we should fix that wall.
Yeah,
for one thing.
We made a hole in the wall seconds before everybody arrived.
That was a really bad decision
Yeah.
on my part. Is that under... is that it?
Yeah, there you go.
And the worst part was I'm pretty sure I could have actually gotten someone out there in
To
time
build
to
it,
fix
yeah.
it, but
we were freaking out.
afraid. We were freaking out. So, all right, we're going to get that fixed. Do I need to build... I should make sure I have some crutches.
Yeah, and then you also want...
Is there an we can see here if we have any, right?
Not on there because it's not going to be built that way, but you can go into...
Oh, right, because I build it at the shop.
Yeah, so if you go Z, you can go over to stocks and, look for it. But I think we don't.
We definitely didn't take any from...
crutches, none. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so crutches and splints, we should make some.
Head down here.
The other thing we need, though, is we need to designate a medical... we need to designate a medical room. We need to build some beds
I was just gonna ask about that after I finish with the crutches.
Yeah, so don't make too many crutches. Maybe...
I think we
maybe
want
3.
We got some guys who can't walk, so we might want like 4.
Yeah. And then you should do a couple beds, because we're going to need beds for our...
They can't they can't use their regular beds?
No. Cool. That'll probably be fine.
All right, so we need to build an infirmary, basically?
Yeah.
Where should I put that?
You could make one of your little offices, an infirmary.
Yeah. Unless we start getting in serious wars, one of these will be enough for now.
Which, judging by how well we didn't handle that attack, we might need. Need a lot.
We'll get better.
But,
so, what do we need in an infirmary besides beds? Does it need a desk, desk, or something?
Maybe a cabinet, but really, it's the beds and then a traction bench. Which, if you remember, that's the only other thing you can make at a mechanic shop.
Traction bench.
Yep.
Do not even remember seeing that. So go up here.
Cool. And that's going to require rope, and I think we have rope. I think that is something.
I think we came with some rope. We started with rope.
I hope so.
All right, I'm going to head back up to the surface where all my guys are, or a bunch of guys are. And we had somebody up in a burrow up here.
I think we destroyed that.
I did empty the burrow. There he is. Who's that up there? That is Ilral. Oh, maybe he wasn't. Was he the one who was in the fight? It's hard to remember. If you're watching this, you probably remember from last episode. It's been a few days for us, so I still feel a little shell-shocked from that incident. Let's see, what's everybody doing? We got 5 idlers.
Sweet.
That doesn't seem...
see what jobs are being done. So we've got Recover Wounded, Catton's doing that. Who's our carpenter is Aztesh. He's one of the injured people. So you know what? We should make somebody else a carpenter temporarily.
Yeah. So if we look back here, nobody is...
Let's make... Well, Sibrik's the mechanic, right?
Yeah.
So he should be...
Maybe he'd be a good backup carpenter.
Well, he should be making the traction bench.
Oh, well, he was up topside. He might just not be down there yet. But
well, it should as soon as he's thinking about that task, it should set him on that list. So
let's look and see if there's even anybody down here right now.
Yeah, it's also possible he. Oh, look, there's an
elf. Do we need to raise this? No, we shouldn't have to because there's a hole in the wall.
Yeah. The other thing we could do with that hole in the wall is we could make... Here, go back up to the surface. We could do like a tower defense second entry here with traps. So they can still get in and out when this is raised.
Something we talked about doing, it might have been after we finished last time.
Yeah.
Is I want to do like a seriously hard to penetrate, series of hallways with traps and stuff. I had been thinking we would do like a whole nother layer outside this, but then we would have to do another drawbridge for trade, obviously.
We could do multiple drawbridges.
Yeah, I think I want to just patch that hole for
that's
now.
Fine. Now,
but where is everybody?
Yeah, so Aztesh is injured, right?
Yes.
And then who else is injured? Was it...
Ilral was injured.
Ilral was? I thought he was the one who wasn't injured.
No, he got hurt.
He's the one who's badly hurt. So
what's happening right here?
They're in a tree. Holy moly, they're up in a tree.
Are they hiding in a tree right now?
I hope they're not stuck up there.
Could that happen?
I have no idea. I don't know how they got up there. Right? Am I crazy? No, that's the ground. That's not the ground level. That's the ground level.
Ground
they
level.
Are up in a tree.
What are they doing?
Sibrik, and who's the other one with him?
It's our
Irvad.
It's our fucking medical officer. Not good.
You know what we could do is we could have somebody build underneath them an up-down stairs out of wood or something.
This guy, he's in a tree too. Kivish is in a tree too.
So this is possibly something new with the update that now dwarves
hide up in trees.
You know what? I'm gonna Google this.
I'm gonna unpause for a sec here and see if they
do anything. Do we go back up? Oh no, there they are. They're just chilling in the tree.
The hell, guys!
A bunch of jerks.
The hell?
Dwarves stuck in trees.
There's yak blood up here. Alpaca blood. If there's an issue with the game where dwarves never come out of trees, I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay, I'm reading. Trees do not form a floor on the level above them. Creatures cannot walk on top of trees. However, a dwarf dropped on top of a tree will remain on top of it unless there's a neighboring surface of the same Z level for him to step off onto. So that's, well, blatantly not true. Maybe it's not blatant. I think we might need to. I also like that the tree branches are made of what looks like rails, which I think is the graphics mod.
Yeah, for sure. So maybe Maybe some stairs would help them?
Yeah, which we would do under the wall, floor, stairs, track.
Up, down,
Yeah,
stair,
do an up, down, stair.
X. Now, I don't know who's going to build this.
Yeah, no, scooch it down a Z level.
Oh,
so it'll
right.
be like below them.
Oh, that was up.
Yeah, cool.
Now, the question is, can anybody build this?
Somebody who's idle should be able to. Let's look at our idlers. So Kivish is in a tree. Iral is injured. Aztesh is injured, right? Urvad is in a tree, and Sibrek is in a tree. So the only two people are Katten and Cattle, who is planting seeds. So I think what we need to do is set Cattle to... Cattle's like,
Oh, here
where?
comes Katten.
Oh, yeah, what's Katten doing? Does he have a job? But yeah, Cattle's like, where is everybody? I'm just going to plant.
Katten is
Oh,
trying
he's
to...
recovering wounded. Okay, cool. So he's actually doing something important.
Where'd he
So,
go?
there he is. So I would do...
All right, we got two guys.
Oh yeah,
down
and
in
set
here.
your...
Well, somebody just went to sleep. Is that Katten who just went to sleep? No, that's Elral.
Yeah, so maybe he's recovering in bed. So I would go into Cattle and make him... I guess you need a carpenter for...
Isn't Cattle up in the tree?
No, he's...
Oh, he's
Oh,
making,
now he's recovering wounded.
No, he's making crutches, isn't he? Or was he recovering wounded?
Hard to see.
Oh, he's
which is
clearly
which.
not making
Not
crutches.
making crutches.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Oh, somebody's got a barrel or something. Oh, looks like some people are down from trees.
Yay.
Yeah, okay.
Whew.
Cool. Thank
Whew.
goodness. So somebody's still probably going to
Did
build
we
that.
actually construct that thing? So it was at this level. Did they...
Somebody do it?
That
Yeah.
looks... Maybe that's how they got out.
Is that constructed though? That might just be set to... Look with Q, maybe. Yeah, it needs construction.
Okay.
So you
So
can
we
just
can
remove
cancel
it.
it.
Yeah.
So they just finally stopped being pussies and
came
got
out of the tree. Yeah.
All right.
They stopped being elves. Let's be PC here. They stopped being elves and they got out of the tree.
Those elves...
Those elves were pretty brutal.
Yeah, they were not scared of us.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
You shoot arrows like an elf.
Very well.
Very well.
So are all the elves like stacked on this one spot? Is this... Because
No,
we
there's
captured
the
a ton.
one. Did you make another stockpile somewhere? There's somewhere. Wait, go into your Z menu. And go over to... Oh, I'm sorry, not Z, U. Let's go into others. He's a cage prisoner.
Did we only... That doesn't make sense.
No, I thought we had more. I think he's the only one who's not, like, set somewhere. Like, his cage isn't set somewhere. Who's dead? Let's see. Okay, both of our alpacas, both our yaks, and
that
the one
one
bowman. Yeah.
Dude that we beat up.
I gotta say, all 7 of our citizens are still alive.
Yeah.
That might not...
I don't know if we were going to really need the alpacas and the yaks. We certainly wanted them.
Yeah.
But that was... That
You know what? We got some cheese. Before they died, we did milk them.
Could have been worse.
Yeah. So I think...
So before we do anything else,
Yeah.
In a way to safeguard our fortress for the future, one of our commenters actually suggested setting the dogs to hang out outside the gate so that they will see people coming and warn you.
Yeah, totally.
So is that a thing we would do by like setting a zone for them?
Yeah,
in the
we
same
could
way
pasture them. We could also put them on a leash, basically, a chain. The other thing we should do, though, is train them as war dogs.
Yes.
Which doesn't take too long. It just requires somebody
I could go ahead and
actually do
set
it.
a zone for them before worrying about that, right? I mean,
Yeah,
there's no reason
totally.
not to, really.
Um,
I'm gonna like put him. Oh wait, is this? Yeah, this is the right kind of zone, isn't it?
Yep. If you want to do that, you could also put them inside the.
Will they be able to see and guard as effectively?
Depends on how early a warning system you want them for. I mean, that's probably good. So you could also make it a, yeah.
So I did
dogs.
N for animal and then
Okay.
capital N for the type of animal.
Yep.
Wish I could.
Got 3 dogs.
Wish I could
You can
put that.
plus minus.
Can I put that elf out there in his cage?
That would be pretty funny.
That-
You could set him somewhere. I don't know if he'll alert you.
But, well, I'm not counting on him alerting me. I'm just worried that if I did that, they might release him from the cage or something for some reason.
I don't think you can set him in a pen or pasture.
It just let me.
Oh, really?
He's right there.
Oh, yeah. Then don't do that. Because I think they'll release him.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
That's the last thing we want to happen.
What you... that would be bad.
What is this guy doing here? Catton, what are you up to?
Oh, he's collecting water for the wounded.
That's nice of him.
Yeah. So, so those are 2 wounded people, Iral and Aztesh. Right now, they're in their own beds because we don't have a medical center designated.
So we still need 2 new beds,
yeah.
which haven't been made yet. We built crutches. Oh wait, no, we didn't build crutches yet.
Yeah. He's working on. Yeah, because he.
I'm just gonna unpause and let some of that happen.
The reason we're not building the crutches is because one of our injured people is the carpenter. So.
All right, so I need to actually go.
Also, I just have to say it's really sad, but our little notifications that just popped up were canceled shearing, no shearable creatures found.
No shearable creatures.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so.
This is depressing. Okay, so let's make somebody else backup carpenter. We can make Sibrek backup carpenter.
Yeah, when he's done with the. Oh, it looks like he is done with the traction bench,
he is.
so that's good.
Just did it, I think.
Cool.
So let's see, woodworking. Carpentry. Make us some beds, bro.
There he goes. He's
Get
gonna
on
get
it.
his earn his Wait, what just happened?
Yeah, I want to look at the
Wait,
notifications
go to
that we just
announcements
got.
with A. I think he just
A.
made a. Oh, he organized a party. Great. Not the time to party, jerk.
Wait, that kind of party?
Like
or
a
like
party.
venturing forth party? Because I didn't establish a military so that they
Mm.
could just throw a disco.
No, yeah, disco party is what he just.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not
So-
not the time.
Here, go to your.
Is this what a
dwarves and
party
see
looks
who's-
like right
Yeah,
now?
see who's attending it.
Basically everybody who's not wounded.
Yeah.
I guess
And Sibrek.
Sibrek is.
So, also, you should set somebody to build that traction bench.
Sibrek was supposed to do it, wasn't he?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, place it. Set someone to place it.
Right. So building.
Should be its own thing.
Traction bench. There it is. Capital R.
Sweet.
And we'll throw it in here.
Sweet. Do we
That
have any
may or
beds
may
yet?
not be done during the process of partying.
Yeah. Partying tends to take a lot out of.
Nope, no beds yet.
Sweet. And I think you can actually zone.
Here comes the traction vents, though.
Sweet.
Zone this as a medical.
Yeah. It's a hospital, and it should be under I.
Is there any point until I can put the beds in, though?
They might start doing stuff there. If you go into N,
Let me see if I can zone
Yeah.
it real quick first.
do a full. Well, you want to, yeah,
What did I do wrong?
you want to cover the whole thing.
For some reason, I was thinking it was like an auto zone, like the
Get
like
into
it is
zone.
in workshops or
Auto
whatever.
zone.
Let's
Cool.
see, hospital. H.
Nice. Cool.
Now,
Yeah.
Is this-
So that's how much is actually there.
okay.
So, yeah, you don't need to mess with that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Build
he's
those
making
beds.
stuff.
Build those beds.
Build those beds.
Come on, how long does it take to make a bed? 10 seconds? I mean, really?
Well, he's got to build all those crutches first.
Ah,
Have you ever built a bed?
dude,
Wes?
all the time.
Yeah. Well, fair. Touche, as they say.
All the time. I grew up making beds.
Cool. Yeah, we should find where all those elves went to. Unless maybe our dwarves brutally murdered the caged elves, except for that one.
Is that a choice they could make? I mean,
I don't think so.
We certainly didn't tell them to,
Yeah.
but maybe they did.
Yeah.
Load cage trap. That's got to happen at some point. You might need to build some more cages.
Yeah.
Man, those cage traps really saved our asses.
Yeah, that was great. Do you want to look at them and just see what the situation?
I think they're
I think
all
they're all
reloaded
full.
except
Or, yeah.
this one on the end here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that doesn't tell me anything.
Oh yeah, you
Is
gotta
it
Q
Q?
it maybe. Q. Oh, you gotta use T actually, I think, in this case.
Jesus.
Which menu? Yeah.
So this one doesn't have a cage,
Yeah.
but the rest of them have cages.
You got some nice cages and stuff too.
We built some good cages.
Yeah. See if you can access the traction bench with the Q menu. See if that does anything. I can't remember.
What the hell is up with Sibrek? And it says he built benches or built beds, or they're not
Oh,
here
no.
anymore.
No,
they're
there,
way down
yeah.
there. I'm dumb.
Did he
okay.
get on something else? What happened?
Not sure.
Okay, no. So
Can't
that's
do
just
anything there.
Cool. That's just in the hospital.
Let's look at Sibrek. He is storing wood.
What a jerk.
As
Well,
if there
that'll be
wasn't,
done
as if there
soon,
wasn't enough.
yeah.
I like just looking at this guy in his cage, just
Yeah.
knowing.
No,
He's
you
there.
you bested him.
Yep. Knowing we're definitely going to kill that guy at some point.
Oh, the doctor
Issuing
yeah.
some medical attention there.
Yeah, hit the. Let's go into the health menu in Z again, and just see if he's done this
How they're
diagnosis.
doing.
Okay, he has done a diagnosis on both of them. So, diagnosis required. Okay, I guess he's still going to diagnose him. What's his history? Say.
So he's still impaired and has trouble standing,
So-
but he doesn't have any wounds.
Well, not that have been evaluated. So,
Oof.
his
Yeah,
lung was smashed open.
Ilral took a beating.
Yeah, what's his treatment say? Needs cleaning, needs sutures, needs dressing, needs mobilization. You know what we should
He
do?
needs surgery on his spine. That is not good. That's not good.
We should make our chief medical dwarf not have any other tasks, probably, until
That sounds,
those guys are
that sounds
healthy.
smart. All right, go into Irvad here, see. Now can I can just turn off like,
Yeah.
well, do it the
Well, then fine.
slow way.
Yeah. I think that's the only way, possibly. Gems.
No hauling.
Yeah. Stop hauling shit. Fix
All
your
right.
wounded friends.
Get on that healthcare, buddy. He's at least attending to them
Yeah.
a bit more now. Jesus, Sibrek, just make a bed.
He's doing it. He is doing it.
Just make me
That one's done.
a damn bed. Nope.
Ah.
Oh no.
Cancels clean patient. Horrified.
Oh, that's bad.
That's bad. Maybe he'll be unhorrified.
Is there
Ugh.
anything we can do to make him
Have a stronger
have
stomach.
some more guts? Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him for a sec. Let's see. So go into your U menu and go into, this time don't do C, but do V. And let's go into his thoughts and preferences with enter. Let's see if he's got anything like hates.
He doesn't like social relationships.
Yeah, but doctors are known for their lack of bedside manners, so it's perfect. Okay, so it doesn't say
terrible
anything
here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
he dreams of mastering a skill. How about you master saving
lives.
life?
Yeah. You could be a professional lifesaver. Well, fun. Now he's sleeping. So a lot of the dwarves are either sleeping or partying. Oh, we got a bed.
Can finally put the beds in here.
Nice. We only have the one.
Huh.
So we've got sleepers and partiers, and I think it might be about time for us to go sleep or party.
Yeah. So is there anything else I need to do to set this as a... No, I set it as a hospital.
It's set as a hospital zone. You might be able to, from a bed, also, the way you would set a room, set it as a hospital. I'm not sure.
Well, our chief medical dwarf is now sleeping, so he's not going to be saving anybody immediately.
He needs his rest. Every good surgeon needs his rest. He's got to do spine surgery, Wes. Cut him a little slack.
We did get our wall fixed.
Yeah, looks really nice.
I had higher ambitions for this play session. I wanted to get everybody healthy and start building a military. Clearly, that's going to take a while longer. But we did learn that you need to have backups in place for various jobs when your carpenter has his legs ripped open and his spine needs surgery. And we learned the dwarves can hide in trees, which was weird.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Where is everybody?
There were 3 or 4 of them up in the trees. That was ridiculous.
Oh, it's so good.
Anyway, next time we're going to try to figure out how to get our chief medical dwarf to actually...
To not be horrified?
Yeah, to not be horrified, to save somebody's life. Maybe we can give him an assistant or someone else, give them medical training. Maybe someone has a stronger stomach. And we'll start thinking about how to better protect our fortress.
Yeah.
All right, until next time.